Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Artie, and welcome back to part 2 of Echo. So let's just get into it. Carl turns back to me. And you're into journalism, right? He looks over the equipment, looking confused. What's all this? Oh, yeah, one of the reasons why I'm out here. I'm doing a news segment on Echo. Sounds like the feel-good movie of the year, Chase. And that's what you get out of the feel-good town of the century, Carl. Yeah. Carl scratches his muzzle before turning to TJ. And you're doing what again? Oh, sorry. And you're doing what again? Sports, something, Bible Olympics? Athletic training, but yes, it's a Christian school. Interesting. Okay. Carl gives a thumbs up. Super. So, we gonna eat? I'm hungry as hell. Hell is a little extreme there, Carl, says the person who goes to your Christian school. Not even you can be that hungry. Sure. Where's Leo? He's bringing the sandwiches, right? He actually just texted me that he's here. He was picking up Flynn. So we're all gonna be here, just like old times. TJ almost looks like that little kid Lynx again, his ears twitching around with excitement. Oh, there they are. Oh, there they are. I go up the bedspread and watch as Carl moves around the corner and open the door. I don't know if I'm going to keep his voice, because it's just hard to do. I hear it open, followed by the distinctive, deep, brassy voice of Flynn. Hey, why are you getting the door, fatty? To get my sandwiches, dick face. I've got the munchies like a mother. Where are they? Leo has them. Here he is. Hey, they all in there? My heart skips a beat and my tail thumps the bed as I hear Leo's high bared. The music kicked in, and those are some pretty romantic words. Okay. There's something bustling before they start coming around the corner, bringing me face to face with the rest of my childhood friends. Flynn comes first. Ooh, scaly. Flynn comes first, slinking in casually, his posture loose and relaxed, slouching. Unlike Carl, though, his slouch makes him look like he just doesn't give a flying doodle, as opposed to just trying to make himself seem smaller. He wasn't a shy guy, as evidenced by his open shirt. And who you calling a dick face? Flynn knocks Carl on the bed, which made a loud thunking sound, but Carl just grins throughout. Hey Jenna, TJ, Chase. He nods to each of us in turn, rubbing his knuckles. Is he gonna punch them? Please don't. Okay. Immediately following him, his arms wrapped around two big brown paper bags, is Leo. He smiles over the tops of the bags, sweeping the room with his eyes going with his tall rectangular ears. He pauses on Jenna, then TJ, before finding me. His face immediately breaks into a full-on grin as he walks over to the bed I'm sitting on, setting down the bags. As he comes to a stop in front of me, I reach out my paw to slap his, like I did with Carl. Instead, he grabs it to yank me up into a tight bear hug, nearly squeezing the air out of me. Chase! Man, I missed you. Just like Carl, it seems like Leo's gotten bigger and stronger. He lifted me up without even trying. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I did wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Whatever. The tension I've been feeling in my chest melts away like an ice cube on an Echo sidewalk. Everything's fine. All of that worry about how he was going to react was for nothing. The hug is lasting kinda long, though. I can feel everyone else looking at us. And just like that, he forgets we exist. Leo finally does pull back, then smacking me on the shoulder before turning to greet Jenna and TJ. I shakily sit back down, feeling a whole lot better now that the introductions are out of the way. Fuck, leave Carl in a room for 5 seconds and it smells like a gosh darn skunk sauna. The weed is just oozing out of your pores at this point. Flynn theatrical plugs his nostrils as he pulls the window open a crack. Carl rolls his eyes, slouching further and jamming his paws in his pockets. He's probably the timid type, I'm guessing. He doesn't seem very strong about himself. Oh, shut up. I think everyone here agrees that my smell is a lot better than your shedding. Nothing like leaving a big pile of lizard dust on the couch for the next person. And by the way, dude, the skunk comment was speciesist. Yeah, it was. And that lizard comment was it? Flynn turns to me while at the same time fanning air in from the outside with a hand. What's worse, Chase? Carl's smell or my... don't make me choose. Ha, dusting off, that's not a thing. Try saying white flakes that chip off of me with every step I take. Except when I scratch my ass, then it's like a fucking blizzard of dead skin. And some of it might land in your mouth. That's what you should call it. Hey, you furballs do it too, it's just less noticeable. Either way, it's hot in here. Aren't you cold-blooded? Someone turned down the gosh darn thermostat. Somebody turned down your language, haha. It's kind of annoying. CJ says it to him like a cheerful kindergarten teacher pep-talking the student into using his words. They stare at each other for about 5 seconds. Flynn's expression like a stone, while TJ slowly loses a smile. Well, okay, I'm not gonna say it. I'll be sure to watch that. Flynn? TJ actually looks pretty outraged, but Flynn just reaches out and yanks him into a chokehold. The much shorter Lynx easily dwarfed by the lizard. Oh, shut up, you priss. I'm just kidding. TJ half-heartedly fights the hold. I guess TJ thought he'd get some respect now that we're all adults. Not so. Hey, ow! You still said it. Normally I might step in to help, but it's been a while since I've seen Flynn and TJ go at it. It's just too funny to stop. Look, no lightning. So much for your almighty go- Oof. TJ jabs his elbow back into Flynn's stomach, doubling the lizard over for a second. Ha! See? God works in mysterious ways. Ow! Flynn reaches up and grabs at one of the tufts on TJ's ears and yanks, earning a yowl from the feline. Foul! Species features. Species features was something we made up to make our tussles a little more fair. So I guess that would be like, if you headbutted with a ram, that would hurt. But just think about antlers. It involved any distinct physical difference between our species that might pose as a disadvantage, like my tail, Jenna's ears, or TJ's ear tufts. Carl was especially keen on it. Being a ram, his horns were often used as leverage against him. TJ, come get your sandwich. TJ finally yanks himself out of Flynn's grasp, smoothing down his fur as he tries to look as dignified as possible. Well, I can see that things haven't changed. With that, TJ walks over to the table to get his food. I can't help but laugh. I think TJ won that one by technicality. Or did he? He might have fouled too. Flynn's got a soft lizard belly. Flynn snorts, rubbing his stomach. Oh, don't even try to tell me about soft, asshole. It looks like you swallowed a beach ball. Oh my gosh. Speaking of which, food! Yeah, it's about time you ate that. Why is that there? We all pass the bags around to get our food. A chicken sandwich for Jenna and TJ, roast beef for me and Leo, and 3 large veggie burgers that almost take up their own bag for Carl. Flynn, as usual, isn't eating anything. I think it's a lizard thing. I keep my seat on the bed as I unwrap the foil around my sandwich. The smell wafts up from the beer, making my mouth water and bringing some memories up with it. We'd all spent many nights at the old diner. I can remember the night me and Carl had graduated. Leo took us all straight from Peyton High to the diner, skipping out on the all-night graduation party for sandwiches and milkshakes. I take a huge bite and a yellow bell pepper slips out of the other end, landing back in the foil. No thanks. Whoa, slow down, you're going to choke. Is that it? I don't know if has any undertones. Okay. Anyway, suddenly I'm almost falling over to the side as something heavy plants itself next to me on the bed. It's Chase. No, it's Leo. I quickly grab a napkin and bring it to my muzzle, wiping away the grease. Hey, Leo. Leo chuckles at my embarrassment and unwraps his own sandwich. Sorry if the bread is a little soggy. Garabo over here took his sweet time getting to the car. Hey, working in the town hall is a serious business. I don't have a family business I can just waltz out of, like you. Hey, Flynn, I'll bet you that I can eat this whole burger in 1 minute. Is that a fucking joke? Of course you can. Yeah, but what about 2 burgers? Don't choke, Carl. I decided to keep the conversation on Leo's job, since that's the whole reason why he's still here. Is business still pretty good? Yeah, Peyton's getting bigger, so is the number of customers. I guess it's a good thing your dad moved it out of Echo, huh? For sure, the place is turning into a ghost town. It probably will be in another decade or two. By some standards, it already is. Take another bite of my sandwich, biting right into another bell pepper. I'd forgotten how good the diner food is. I noticed TJ sitting next to Jenna at the table, picking unhappily at his lettuce-wrapped chicken. Jenna seems to as well as she leans toward him. What's wrong, TJ? It's just... Never mind. Doesn't matter. Are you sure? It's just the mayo. I forget they put it on everything here. Jenna lifts up the bun on her sandwich, inspecting its contents. None of the mayo really got onto my chicken. Here. No, you don't have... Jenna picks up TJ's sandwich and swaps out his grilled chicken. Sounds like something I would want from a friend, so I'm a picky eater. She rips off the layer of mayo-tainted lettuce from his lettuce bun before swapping her chicken in. There, how's that? Thanks. It's then that TJ looks up and sees Leo and I staring at him. I see his ears flatten in embarrassment. What? Nothing, TJ, nothing. So, are your parents still letting you live in the house here at Echo? Yeah, we actually tried to sell it last year, but of course no one bought. I think 2 people came to look, but took off once they saw the town. Anyway, my parents are living in Peyton in a house twice as big as the old one. Well, it must be pretty cool living in your own house. My parents aren't constantly breathing down my neck, so that's, you know, nice. Also, never mind. Leo's already finished his first sandwich, and now he's unwrapping the second. He sure could eat a lot. How many people are still here, anyway? In the town, I mean. Leo takes another bite, and I hear the crunch of the peppers through his muzzle. He chews thoughtfully for a moment before swallowing. Not too sure. Of course, I know almost everyone here, but most don't actually live here anymore. Most everyone's turned their old house into a sort of vacation home now. Really? Why? I can't imagine anyone coming here for vacation. Unless your hobbies are meth or dying of heat stroke. Well, they've all got their old houses here, and it's cheap to build. And the town is actually trying to turn that old lake into a recreational thing. So you can have swimming, and the Olympics, and a ghost town. Lake Emma? Yeah, they're putting in docks and stuff. Huh. Interesting. Why they would do that in such a deserted town, but okay. Lake Emma is the old reservoir just a few minutes outside of town. As kids, we used to play around there all the time. It was generally an ugly place. Dead fish on the banks, a terrible smell, and mosquitoes everywhere. Then again, it could have changed since then. I haven't been there in 12 years now? None of us have. Thinking about the lake is making my stomach tighten again, forcing away my appetite in the process. It's been so long at this point, I need to learn to get over things. Actually, that reminds me. The others are pretty deep in their own conversations, but I lower my voice anyway, leaning into Leo. Here it goes! Hey, Leo. Leo turns to me. He had been in the middle of a massive bite, and now he has a bell pepper half hanging out of his muzzle. That'd be funny. That throws off my train of thought for a second. Oh yeah, so I wanted to get some shots of the lake for my project. Leo ducks his head to pull out the pepper from his muzzle, only to shove it back in a second later. He chews for a while, but his ears are still tipped towards me, so I go on. It's kind of important to Echo's history. Anyway, you told me that on Monday everyone's free during lunch. I can tell by the set of Leo's ears that he knows where I'm going, and he's not too into the idea. I quickly go on. Of course, we don't have to, but it's been a long time, and if the town is making it look better, it could be fun. Listen, Chase. I feel my face burn a little under the fur. Sorry, it was a dumb idea. No, Chase. If it were up to me, I'd definitely do it. It's just... Leo looks towards Flynn, and I do as well, finding him still bantering with Carl. It doesn't matter how fucking fast you eat, I'm not gonna be impressed. He's getting that classic Flynn look on his face where he's pressing his lips together, trying not to smile. What if I ate all 3? You've already eaten most of the first one, so that's not gonna happen now, is it? I look back down at my sandwich. I suddenly feel really guilty. Here I am, back after 3 years, just assuming that I know how everyone feels. Now I'm kind of feeling like an imposter. Leo notices, like he always did, and he nudges me on the shoulder. Hey, don't worry about it. It's not your fault. Suddenly, Leo's ears perk up, and I know he suddenly had an idea. His ears made him easily readable, just as reading people come easily to him. It made it all the more impressive that he was able to tell what most of us were thinking, considering my short, stubby ears. So, are you feline? Are you bear? Or Flynn's lack thereof. Listen, there's a cool little spot by the river that's actually pretty close to the lake. We could have lunch and you could walk over and get your shots. The idea makes me feel a little better. Alright, that could be fun. Also, this motel doesn't have a pool, so it'll be really nice to swim in something. Oh, he's an otter! Okay. Throwing me back to waterways. Okay. Otters and their waters. That's funny. Anyway, I'll have to ask Flynn, but I think he'll be okay with it. What would really impress me is if you didn't eat the rest. You're a funny guy, Flynn. Carl goes right back to shoving Nick's burger into his mouth as Flynn looks on in mild disgust. That's where I'm going to leave it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment on if you want to see more or something else, a different topic, I don't know. Subscribe if you like what I do, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!